On today's episode, we make ridiculously good but simple sautéed carrots. Hello everyone, welcome to the Sam Livecast. You following me? You got that wide lens on?
Yeah.
So how far can I go? Stay right there.
Wait, no, this isn't the really wide.
Oh, it's not. But how far can I go? No. Stay here.
Okay.
How far can I go before you don't see me?
Right there, I can't see you.
So can you see this?
Yes.
Can you see this? You can't. Welcome to the Sam Livecast. So look, I talk about how ingredients influence everything. I'll admit I have gone through a bit of a metamorphosis when I began cooking. I mean, I started a cooking show having really not cooked. Whatever, 14 years ago. Kelly did all the cooking then. I started a show and it was all about super simple stuff. And I took the shortcuts that I could to get like good food on the plate, good tasting food. Over time, I've learned the importance of good ingredients. Back in the day, I would use that ready bacon, the stuff that was like 90% cooked. I now understand, well, that's perfectly fine in certain cases. Using real bacon, not only is the ultimate flavor of it, I think, much better, but the process of cooking bacon in the pan gives you the grease in the pan, and then whatever follows being cooked in the pan benefits from that. You hear chefs say all the time, use the best ingredients you can. I think we've started to talk about this a little bit. So today I'm going to do something that's going to make your Easter, your Passover, your holiday, your family gathering, get-together dinners so much better. These are carrots. Wait. Okay. These are carrots. These are farmers market carrots. You're probably not going to find them at your average everyday supermarket, but I'm telling you right now, they are worth seeking out. They're worth doing the Saturday morning, Sunday morning trip. You'll be surprised at how great the stuff is, but then you'll find things like this. And by the time I put all these on a plate at the end, you're going to see how beautiful it is and how much better this is than just a regular orange layout of carrots. Is it not about presentation, Max?
Totally.
Is it not about making things great?
It usually is.
This recipe, now my friend Dave is going to get pissed because I'm going to say there's 2 ingredients. So there's really 2. There's carrots and there's butter. We've talked about Finlandia. We've talked about how amazing it is. I just learned that Finland, see if you know this, Max, was just named by a Yale study the cleanest country in the world.
Wow.
So the butter that comes from a clean country, of course, is going to be great. Family-owned farms, it's amazing. 2 ingredients, butter and carrots. My friend Dave gets pissed because I'm going to use salt and pepper. I don't count those. Should I count them?
No.
No, I should not. Of course I should not. So we'll start like this. And this is something that you want to make just before you serve. It's not something, I mean, look, I'm always the first guy to say, oh, make this in advance and then just reheat it. I suppose you could, but I think this is better coming right out of the pan. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our carrots like this. Oh, I hate to do that. But we're not going to throw away this. We're going to use this part too. And then we'll take this guy off. And look at what we've got. We've got these amazing carrots, and all the color is really what's going to make this thing extra beautiful. Now look, you've got these tops up here. I like to keep some of these. Just this much, right? So now I can hear Max in his head going, why did you not do all of this earlier? And do you know why I didn't, Max?
Why?
Because I wanted to hold up the whole bunch. I wanted people to see how fantastic this was.
It's a good looking bunch.
It's a great looking bunch. Okay. Thank you. So we're just going to clean up these ends.
Find multicolored vegetables. We used
Right.
like a yellow golden cauliflower last night in a curry we made, and it was
I bet it was
beautiful.
gorgeous, right? I
Yeah.
bet it was gorgeous. So now look, some are big, some are tiny. I'm going to show you how we're going to prep all these guys. We'll cook them all. Look at this crazy thing. You know what this looks like? It's part of a science experiment and a little little.
Squid or octopus.
No, it looks like a little wiener. Come on.
Oh.
You know you were thinking that. You just didn't want to say that. But look. So now, look at this kid. Look at this kid. Right? How do you not like something like that? That's the thing about beautiful, organic, real farm food. It's not going to be. Carrots aren't all the same. Where do they get those little... Remember the carrots you used to eat when you were a kid?
Baby carrots.
They're not baby carrots. They're like perfectly little rectangular shape, but oval. They're
Yes.
oval. Where do those... How do they make
they're
those?
called baby carrots.
I know, but still. Okay, so these guys we just want to give a quick rinse to. Oh, sorry. So sorry, man.
Oh my god.
So sorry in my best Canadian. I'm not gonna take a what's that thing called? A peeler. I'm not gonna take a peeler and get rid of the outsides of these things because A, they look a little better. It's a little bit more rustic, but that's where a lot of the really good earthy kind of flavor is. Plus, I love the way that looks. So look, I don't want a bunch of this water. Mess. I've made a mess now. I got my pan on the heat. Now look, a carrot like this guy, I don't need that. I'm gonna cut lengthwise. This guy's going in the pan like that. This kid, I love him the way he is. He's going like that. This kid, going the way he is. The super thin guys, I'm just gonna leave like that. They're gonna cook fine. Look at that beautiful purple little carrot. I love that guy. Get this off. This guy, of course, like that, right? Leave some of these little ends on. It's all great. This big boy, I could probably cut again, but that's fine. It's beautiful, beautiful. And the cool thing about these guys, please don't cut me, please don't cut me. Look at the inside. That's the outside, that's the inside.
So cool.
That's the reason you go looking for great stuff.
So we're basically just trying to cut these so that they all cook evenly.
Essentially, yeah. This is fine. And this little crazy get up here, I'm just going to do this too. There's that little wiener part I could have left. And this guy will do this with. Okay? So here's our carrots. Butter. Look, check out the color of that.
Crazy.
That's butter. That's from a freaking happy cow. Okay. I don't want to cook these too hot. They're gonna do a nice job by themselves. I'm not trying to like super heat the pan and stir fry them. I'm just trying to get them all cooked beautifully. So now I can turn this up a little bit. Now you know what I should have done? I should have had my pan hotter. The bigger ones, I'm going to throw in first, just to give them just a slight head start. So I'll just grab these bigger guys right here, these ones, and I'm going to start everybody face down in the pan. Come on now, you can't tell me that these colors are not amazing, because they're super amazing. They're only going to get maybe a minute head start. If they were all the same size, now a little sizzling starts to happen. If they were all the same size, Max, you could put them all in at the same time. Mm-hmm. But they're not. So, a minute. See, a little bit of sizzling, that's all you need. These are going to take maybe 3 minutes aside for these slightly larger ones. Maybe 3.5. Here's the point. I'm sure you've had a boiled carrot before, or maybe a steamed carrot that went too far. And when it goes too far, it loses all the texture. I don't want this carrot crunching like a regular carrot, but I do want there to be some what's the word I'm looking for?
Firmness?
Firmness, thank you. Check it out. Look how beautiful. Okay. On. Starting to just get a little bit on the edges. Don't go crazy with the heat again. This is when you want, this is sort of like less is more. And the thing that's going to happen with the butter that's going to really make this outstanding is the butter will start to brown and bring out this beautiful nutty flavor. And that is outstanding. Okay, the little guys will now start to go in. And see how these little wacky ends? The little wacky ends are cool. Everybody in here. I've got actually too many carrots for my pan. It's okay. I got nothing to do now but just sit and chill and wait a little bit. It's nice, a little combination of some whole, like these little guys, and some cut, the bigger guys. Okay, so here's how beautiful they're starting to look. Look at that kid. See this? That's where you're going. So what has it been? It's been now a couple minutes, Max. And if we take a fork and we start to just check, tenderness starting to happen right now. Beautiful tenderness. It's not quite ready, so we'll get them back in. Sacre bleu. Now I'm just going to let it happen. Now this is it. Now they just get this. So here's what we're going to do. These are going to get a couple more minutes all the way around. I'll keep turning them. I'll give them some nice color. I'll let them soften a little bit. You don't need to sit and watch this whole process. As much as I would like you to, I mean, it makes Max crazy when I just stand and cook something for a long time. So when we come back, these things get finished off in a beautiful way. Okay, we're finishing. Just a little more butter. Just to richen them up a bit, just at the end.
You can just smell the difference with the butter. Yeah. While it cooks, it's insane.
Okay, let's plate these things, shall we? Well, aren't you just a walking commercial? All right, here we go. And see, that's what I like. I like this, the color on these guys. Now is the moment that you want to take a little bit of time. Look at that kid. Right? Now's the moment you want to just take a little bit of time, make them look nice. Look at Max. See the little whole ones? Still looking beautiful.
Oh my god, that's pretty crazy.
This little tiny guy right here. A couple of these little ones sitting in. Hello. The color, right? The little roasted color on these things. Right, so here's what we need. Just a couple things. We need kosher salt, of course, because good salt used the right way is not going to make them salty. It's going to bring out the natural flavors that are in the carrots. A little bit of pepper. And the last thing we're going to use, I would put parsley or maybe cilantro or something, but look what I've got. I've got these beautiful carrot tops. Let's just enhance the carrot flavor with a little bit of carrot on top.
Nice.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a plate to bring out for Easter, Passover, family dinner on a Sunday night, that kind of thing. And then, of course, you're obligated to try a carrot. Take this kid right here. A little bit of crunch, still. A little texture, a little firmness. But it's so hot. The richness from the butter is outstanding. 2 ingredients. Sorry, Dave. 2 main ingredients. Carrots and butter. And if you're only using 2 ingredients, shouldn't they both be really, really good ones? That's all I got for today. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I want you to make those. Will you promise to make them?
Promise.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking them. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make these. See you next time. Finlandia is available at select Costco's and other fine retailers.